Hello Flosstube, welcome to my channel. My name is Darlene. I'm Darlene Dion Designs. It is May the 14th, 2022, and this is my Flosstube number 20. How is that even possible? It'll be a year in June that I started this, and I love doing it. It's fun. It's a great way to get yourself out there in the cross-stitch community and make friends and just see what's new and exciting and what's upcoming. And yeah, it's a good place to be. Thank you so much if you are new here for stopping by. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to watch my channel. And if you've been around for a while, thank you also for being here. Yeah, it's fun. I really enjoy it a lot. It's a great community to be a part of. I've got a few things to share with you today. I should say my channel is about mostly cross stitch with some quilting, and I save the quilting until the end so that you don't have to sit through that if you're not interested in it. I had 3 giveaways last week for my new patterns, so we're going to get to those right away. Oh, I didn't bring them in. I should have brought them in to show you what they were. None of them are in here. Just give me right. I'll be right back. I'll get them. Sorry. Ah, dear. I want you to know what you're winning. Okay, so my friend Walter, the pattern for this little pillow is one of the giveaways, and that is going to Kathy Cobb. Your YouTube name is Kathy Cobb. So these are PDF patterns. I need your email address. So you have to be over 18 and all that stuff in order for me to send this to you. So if you could contact me, my email address will be in the notes below, and contact me with your email address and I will get this out to you. So that's Kathy Cobb for my friend Walter. And All is Calm. This one, all 3 of these were new in the past few weeks. And you had to use the word calm for this one. And this one goes to Tracy Kerfman. Tracy Kerfman. If you could contact me, you can contact me by email. That's the best way for me to find it. Or you could do it in a Instagram message too. And the last one is Gracie Gardener. And you had to use the word gardener for this one. And this one is going to Mary Kemp. So Kathy Cobb, Tracy Kerfman, and Mary Kemp, contact me and I will get PDFs off to you for these. Thank you so much for playing along and being a part of my giveaway. I appreciate all of your comments. I love reading the comments, and it's when I comment on someone's giveaways or Flosstubes, regardless if there's giveaways or not, it's always so nice to get a comment back or something back. It's really great. And when I am doing a giveaway, when I'm trying to do it, when I'm responding for a giveaway, I hardly ever make up any funny little sentences with the words that are required. But a lot of you do that, and it's pretty funny reading them. Anyway, I appreciate it so much. So, and I will have a giveaway today for what's new, and a couple of patterns also that my friend from New Brunswick sent to me for giveaways. So, first thing I want to show you is, many of you know that my daughter was in Africa on a mission trip. She was gone, I'm pretty sure while I was filming last time she was away, and she got back. Maybe she had just gotten back, or she was going to get back that next day. I'm not sure. Anyway, she had a great trip, a real eye-opener. And she was down to visit us in the last week, and she brought gifts, which was pretty sweet of her. She didn't have to do that. And she brought me, she knows me so well, she brought me a quilt top made from African fabrics. And there's no way you can see it all here, but it's so bright and colorful. And from the pictures that she sent me, these are the typical colors of what the ladies, and the men too, sometimes wear. Everything is bright and large prints, and the fabric is, it's kind of hard to describe. It's stiffer, it's thicker, slightly stiffer than what we're used to here in North America. And some of the fabrics, it's almost like part of the fabric is more textured than another in one piece of fabric. So it almost feels like it's painted or not woven differently. It's not like that. It feels more like it's something to do with the color. And then some of them are lighter weight. Anyway, I have a picture of it here on my iPad so that I can show you the full picture. There you go. Get that. Never fails. Try not to get too much glare there. Anyway, so it needs to be quilted or tied. I'm not really sure. It doesn't lay flat. It some of the blocks are a little wonky, so it doesn't lay flat. So I'm not sure that it could be long arm quilted. I'd have to check with the lady that does my long arming to see what she thinks of that. But we could hand quilt it or tie it or whatever, or we could even just put a thin layer like a flannel in it and do like a summer throw type thing with it. Anyway, I thought it was pretty sweet. And she brought her dad a carved elephant, hand carved by she bought it from the carver himself, so at a market. She enjoyed all that, so that was lovely. So I had one FFO in the past couple of weeks, and that was a new release pattern for me. And if you're like me and you grew up in a little country church, going to a little country church, this probably rings for you. I grew up in a little country church, and I loved the hymns. I loved to sing. Our family sang all the time. No matter where we were going in the vehicle, we were singing. It was just a way of life for us. It wasn't like a chore. It was just like we were always singing. My mom was always singing around the house. My dad sang. My sister and I used to sing. She taught us to sing when we were really young, parts, harmony. Anyway, yeah, it's just like when we were in the car, we were going somewhere, we were singing. And more often than not, it was hymns. So this was one of my very favorite hymns from when I was a kid. There's a church in the valley by the Wildwood. And I could break out in song right easy here. But I won't. I sang the whole time I stitched on this, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I thought of it one day, actually. I think I was laying in bed one morning when I had woken up, and I was like, oh, that would be really cute. So I went to the computer and charted it out and stitched it up anyway. So it's on 28 count Brash Lugana. I used all DMC colors. It's all over 2 over 2, and there's no back stitching or half stitches or anything like that. So, excuse me, it could be done on Ada as well, and it's done pretty well in my shop so far. So, yeah, I'm really happy with it. And it's called By the Wildwood. If you're searching for it, there, it's called By the Wildwood. Sorry, my throat's a mess today. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a giveaway for a couple PDFs of this time, and we'll get to that at the end when I have the other 2 giveaways too. Just want to make sure I'm keeping my notes going here. I did want to mention our weather. We are having absolutely beautiful weather. We went from a very cool spring. To me, it seemed like it was one of the coolest springs that I can remember, to warm, beautiful summer days. But along with that comes the dry, and it is very dry here already. Here in Nova Scotia, that's where I am. For those of you that haven't been here before, I'm in Nova Scotia. It is very dry, and I follow the Nova Scotia Fire Rescue blah 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 page on Facebook, and it's just crazy how many fires there have been. There's a very big for Nova Scotia, big forest fire in Yarmouth direction, which is, you know, like as the crow flies, it would probably be like, it would take less than an hour for us to drive there. I'm not sure how far it would be in kilometers to the actual fire location, but it is in a wooded area in the center, in the middle part of the lower province counties. So there's been no danger to homes, but there are communities that are on a standby to have to evacuate if needed. And then yesterday, it's like all day, every time you open Facebook, you'd see a new community that had a forest fire or a brush fire or a fire in the ditch, or it was just constant yesterday. So definitely with the nice warm sunny weather comes the dry, and that's not always a good thing. It seems early for Nova Scotia to be dealing with this, so it kind of makes you wonder what the rest of the summer's going to bring. Okay, that was my only FFO this week, and actually it's not absolutely, I've got it finished on a piece of foam board, but I want to put it on something, and I have looked and looked and looked to find something to put it on. I was in Walmart one day, probably a week ago, and I saw some really cute wooden book stands, and they were only $12.97, and I was in a hurry, and I thought, I've got to come back in here tomorrow. I'll pick one up tomorrow. And I went back in that very next day, and they were all gone. I was like, what? And I was at another Walmart in Yarmouth also this week, none there either. So, you know what they say. I missed out possibly on them. Hopefully they'll bring them back in, or I'll get to another Walmart and they'll have them. But I think that would work good on that. I had a finish this week. This one is Nessie Mitchell, and it's designed by Mama Loves You GB, Michelle at Mama Loves You GB. And this was stitched in honor or memory of her aunt Nessie. And I started this in November as part of the Black November Sampler, or the Black Sampler November hashtag. So I had everything done as far as her name, So I finished that. That's over one. And then I decided to go ahead and finish the lower border and get it totally done. So I was pretty pleased with that. It's on a cream 28 count linen. It's very loose linen. It's not what I would call a quality linen, maybe. I don't know where I got it. Anyway, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks, and I plan to frame it in a black frame. I think a narrow strip of gold would look really nice on the frame, but we'll see what I can find. Anyway, so that was my finish. And then I've been working on some whips. I have so enjoyed the fox. I just love this piece so much. Everyone, and the bear came out in the last couple of weeks. Oh my goodness, like, yeah, I can't wait. So, oh my goodness, everything is going crazy here. So this is my progress on the fox. My sister is stitching this too, and she finished it this week. So I really had to get the lead out and get going. But I was done down maybe to here probably, and so all of this is new. So there's a lot of stitching in these little things. This is on a 32 count piece that of Lugana that I dyed myself. I started with antique white, and I used a gray, and I can't remember what blue it was. But anyway, that, trying to see, that's pretty well it right there. Yeah. Anyway, when I look at the cover and when I look at the picture and I look at this, I you know, hers is definitely darker, but I'm happy with it, and yeah, we'll see. So I'm anxious to get that done so that I can move on to the swans. Another whip I've worked on in the past couple of weeks is, and I worked on it previous and showed it to you in my previous video, hoping to finish it by the end of April, and it just did not happen. Anyway, so I made some changes to the colors of the house and the door, and anyway, so I just have that bottom border left to do, and that one will be finished. So that is the April house from Country Cottage Needleworks, Cottage of the Month. And also in the past 2 weeks, I had a start with my friend Kim from the Contented Stitcher. We decided to do the Mighty Acorn. I love this one. I'm doing this in memory of my dad. And we had a start on this on May 1st. We have a hashtag, BBD Mighty Acorn SAL. So if you are interested in joining us for that, we would love to have you. And this is my start. I only worked on it, I don't know if it was 1 day or 2. Anyway, so I'm stitching it on 28 count Legacy Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I love the color. I love everything about this. So yeah, I've just not had a chance to get back to it too much since, but I definitely will. Too many other interesting, exciting things going on in my stitchy world. I've been sewing a lot, making a lot of project bags, and yeah, it's been good. It's been really good. I want to mention that's everything that I have stitched this time. I do want to make note and tell you all about an upcoming event. If you are familiar with Nova Scotia Fiber Fest, Fiber Arts Festival, which typically took place in the fall in the town of Amherst in Nova Scotia. Because of COVID, they've not been able to have it for the past 2 years. It is it was usually in the fall, the week after Thanksgiving here in Canada, which would be middle of October. And now that COVID has let up some, they have rescheduled for this year, and they have decided to change the time to August, the first week of August. So they have scaled it back a little bit. Kind of the way it was described was that it's kind of going back to the grassroots a little bit. But it should be a really good, it sounds like it's going to be a really good festival. I have my hotel booked. I take part in the Saturday market, the Zonta Bazaar, and I have my table booked for that, my booth booked. So I'm really looking forward to that. My friend and I, Gail, are gonna travel to that together. It's about, I'd say it's close to a 5-hour drive for us. Yeah, I'd say it's about 5 hours. Anyway, we always have a great time. It's a week full of classes, shows, events, lots of visiting, lots of shops and stores and businesses get in on the festival too. If they're not a fiber type business, they often have a display in their front window supporting the festival, and it's really good. The whole town gets into it. It's a great event. So I wanted to tell you it's August the 3rd to the 6th, and they have a website and a Facebook page that you could look to see what's available. I don't think they have their class schedule up yet, but I will put the link to to their website below so that you can check them out. But like I said, if you've been to it before, please remember and take note that it's not in October this year. It's in August, the first week of August. So I hope that you can make it. It is a really great week. I've been watching Flosstube, the regulars, those that I watch on a regular basis. You know, they've posted and uploaded a video and given us great hours of pleasure. So I've enjoyed that very much, as always. Two that one is a fairly new stitcher, new to me. I think she's got 3 videos out. She's called The Camping Stitcher. I just watched her for the first time this morning, and what attracted me was that she is calling herself the Camping Stitcher, and I've been following her on Facebook, on Instagram for a while, but I loved camp. Looking forward to my camping this summer. We have 2 outings scheduled. So yeah, she's great, and I'm looking forward to, I've only watched her first one, so I'm looking forward to watching her 2 others that she's got available. And then new to me, but she's just celebrating her 1-year Flossiversary, is So Me Sarah from, I'm not sure if it's Ireland or Scotland. I think it's Scotland. I think she said she was on the west. No, not sure. I can't say that for sure, because I also watched Alba Stitcher this morning, so she might have been. I don't know which one said they were on the west coast of Scotland. Anyway, I love her. I love what she's stitching. I love her accent. She's very, very pleasant lady to listen to and watch. So yeah, if you haven't watched them before, check them out and give them a follow and a like. It's just so encouraging to go to your Flosstube channel and see that new people have subscribed. It's just really, really encouraging as a Flosstuber to see that. I did want to mention my pattern Love Grows Best, and I should have had that in here too. Love Grows Best in Little Houses. Amy in Stitches, I think she's called. Amy in Stitches. I'm pretty sure it's Amy_in_stitches. She stitched my Love Grows Best in Little Houses, and I wanted to show you her version of it. I think it is so, so sweet. She changed the colors up to suit her, which is awesome. I love it when people do that. And she just did the greatest little finish. It's so cute. I love her bow, and she's got it on a little board backer. Oh my goodness, isn't it cute? Anyway, so if you don't follow Amy, run on over to Instagram and follow her. I don't think she's a Flosstuber. Boy, if she is, I'm gonna have to get on that. Anyway, so she's just the sweetest. So check her out. And also, Java Girl stitched another, she stitched it also. And this is the second of mine that she's stitched. And she changed the colors after she saw Amy's finish also. Oh my, I'm just fangirling pretty bad over here. Anyway, I just love these so much. It's pretty exciting to see your designs starting to show up on social media. So that was that. I did get a couple little bits of Happy Mail. I received, and it's pretty bad that I'm not sure which is which. I received these 2 Country Cottage Needleworks patterns. One was from Granny, Stitching Granny of 17, and one was from Lovin's Stitchin'. And I watch both of their videos on a regular basis. So this one I'm actually, as you see, I was stitching the April house. I'm stitching this series, and I don't think I have anything beyond May, so it was perfect. So yeah, that was fun and exciting to get that in the mail. Thank you both so much. Let's do the other two giveaways right now. So we are doing the giveaway 2 PDFs for by the Wildwood, and the word you'll have to use is Wildwood. That's all one word, WILDWOOD, all one word, Wildwood. That's for 2 PDFs of that. Also, I'm going to do a giveaway for Hello Spring by Pickle Barrel Designs, and this one I will mail it anywhere in the world. So I would need your mailing address, and the word I want you to use for this one is spring. And then this one also is by Hand Blessings. It's called Rainy Day Cardinal. This is it's got the little charm. There's a little ladybug charm that's there on the umbrella. That's really cute. So thank you to my friend in New Brunswick who sent me these for freebies, or for giveaways, I should say. And the word we'll use for that is rainy, RAINY. Okay, so you have to be over 18 in order for me to ask for your mailing address or your email address for these giveaways. And don't use the word giveaway, don't use the word freebie, don't use the word prize, none of those things that attract people who are just lurking on social media looking for freebies. We want these to go to people who are going to stitch them. So in the comment below, you have to use Wildwood, spring, or rainy. Those are the 3 words that I'll be searching for. And I'd like for you to answer a question. Well, it's not really a question, but I really like for people to share a couple of their favorite Flosstubers, especially newer Flosstubers. I mean, we could all say that we watch Stitching with the Housewives, or we could all say that we watch Pumpkin Hollow Quilts, because likely we all do. You know, try to make it a newer Flosstuber, someone that needs some extra special love to grow their page a little bit, grow their channel a little bit. So that's what I want you to share this time in your comment, is a couple Flosstubers. Okay, so that's all I have for stitching. I do want to show you, I just finished up some project bags this morning, and I'm going to be posting them in my Etsy shop right after I'm done with my video here. So this is, if you're into farmhouse stitching, these are perfect for you. This is farmhouse, I guess my wrapper is not right here. I'll have to find out the name of the fabric. Anyway, it's farmhouse something, and I have 5 in this line. This is such cute fabric. Some really farm. There's cattle, goats, chickens, lots of farm-related sayings, and lots of gingham. They're really cute, and some floral too. So I've got 5 of these, and then I have 2 that are neutral. It's called Warm Love. The charm pack was called Warm Love. No, neutral colors. They're really pretty. All patchwork. And then I have 2 that are called Piggy Tails, and again, they're farm related. So there's pigs and horses and goats and tractors and donkeys. All the fun farmy things. Okay, so all of those are going in my Etsy shop as soon as I'm done filming here. And the last thing I want to show you, I didn't bring it in here, is my Stash Buster quilt project, but I do have the picture here, which was very nice. I got outside to take the picture on a beautiful day, and that is, I think I have 78 blocks on there now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep, 78. I kind of contemplated this week adding a big block in the center. I can't decide if I want to do that or not. I do have a big red and cream block pieced up that would look probably pretty good there. I don't know. Got to decide on that before I get too much farther in, because I don't want to have to pick something out. Anyway, we'll see. I might do that and I might not. I think that's it for me today. Let's check my notes again. We did the giveaways. Yep. Pretty sure that's it for me today. Thank you so much for dropping by and for visiting with me today. I hope that you have lots of stitchy time. I hope that you are enjoying beautiful weather wherever you are. I know that I did see someone get snow earlier this week. I guess it's to be expected. It's not such a biggie. I do know we are hoping to get rain tomorrow, and our province, like I said, really could use it. I hope no one complains if we get rain. If I hear you complain about rain tomorrow, I'm gonna slap you, because we definitely need the rain. Anyway, thank you so much and have yourself a great day. Bye-bye.